What's going on in today's video? I don't know if I should have this right here or I think this probably be better off type shit. But you see, I don't want to be too close to my shit though. Shit, I got a haircut. But no, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about, I know it seems like, my videos recently been talking about trials and tribulations and enduring hard times and things regarding that. And the benefits of what comes from enduring hard times is because, hey, niggas going through shit, just keeping a level of transparency between me and my audience, me and my viewers, me and my subscribers. I appreciate all the love that I've been recently getting, and I'm gonna keep marching forward. I'm gonna keep putting my best foot forward. Y'all make sure y'all keep supporting me if it's on y'all heart. I appreciate it. Right. But in today's topic, I'll be talking about, something a bit personal, right? And there's nothing wrong with certain situations and how, the Most High will test you. The Most High test your faith when it comes to the situations you get put in. And you have to be self aware to, understand or to catch on to the test, right? So you can properly know how to respond, right? So as far as, brothers going through things, sisters going through things, everybody go through things, right? But when you facing them hard times, man, yeah, it seems like nobody's on your side, or it seems like it just keep getting worse and worse, right? The best tool for coming out on top of that situation, man, is understanding there's no need to complain. Do not complain. Do not, because nothing's going to change. If you complain, you will stay the same, right? Having faith that you're going to, persevere in that situation, and understanding that the Most High is protecting you. The Most High is, testing you, testing your faith. Do you really believe, right? Do you really have faith, in these situations? Because, like, man, hold on. I'm gonna show y'all some, let me see. Show y'all some personal shit. Bro, I'm authentic as hell, bro. Let me see without giving out my. Bear with me. I just don't want to show my location. That's Let me see if I can fold this mug a certain way. And I know it seems like people, they only call out to the Lord when they have hard times and things regarding that. And they only seek whatever they believe in as far as, they spiritual, beliefs. They only seek it when they're in trouble. That's what I noticed about a lot of people, right? But you gotta have a yearly subscription, nigga, day in and day out, of having faith in the Most High when it comes to whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to start as far as business, whatever you're doing, you have to operate with a level of faith, right? That in due season, the Most High is going to reward you for your good works, right? But let me see if I can just being transparent. Damn, man. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that shit. Maybe it's upside down. No, it shouldn't be upside down. Hey, nigga, they hit me with a 10-day notice, nigga. Get your black ass. But what makes the situation so funny, and what makes me look at the situation, how I look at it, is because, like, as far as, you know, uh, the termination note, right? I pretty much gave them everything they needed to recertify. Right? I gave them, bank statements, check studs, what was it? Nisco bill. I gave them all, gave them everything, right? I pay all my shit on time, right? Because I never played around when it come to that. But even when it come to me, getting my hours reduced, say I have a $400 check, right? Uh, my rent is $379, right? I would still pay it. I would still pay my rent, even though I won't have shit left after that check, right? And even though I'm in the process of trying to get my rent lowered and shit like that, they had no sympathy. They had no sympathy, right? The woman told me you will have credit. She said you will have credit. You have credit due to we're in the process of you trying to we're in the process of trying to lower your rent. So it's everything's basically on us. We do this and that. Mind you, I had a witness. My father was there, right? That's why he gets so emotional when it comes to situations where he feel like justice is not, correctly served, or the situation goes left, due to he already know that he was right there when this woman said what she said, right? So, you know, when I got it though, but when I got it, I wasn't even surprised. Like, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I was laid up with my wife and things regarding that, and but I was dreaming. Like, I don't know if it was a dream or I was just, I was just meditating, just thinking and shit. I'm like, I got a feeling they gonna try some shit. I just got a feeling, right? But even when I did receive it, like when I did receive it, even when I did receive it, right? I wasn't even mad, bro. Like, I wasn't upset or nothing. Immediately told my wife, like, uh, you know, uh, situations like this, baby, you gotta put your faith in the Most High, man. Cause let me get that. Cause even when you look at our ancestors and how they operated with such a high regard and such a high level, such a high. Wait, hold on, my fault. Let me move this controller. Oh, my back. Oh shit. Even when you look at our ancestors and how they operated, just with a high level of faith, and they had such a healthy level of trust in the Most High. Like, when we read about these testimony from our ancestors and these prophets, like, man, you they had it worse than us, right? So the myopic things that we go through, you know, we really supposed to minimize, the small shit that we go through compared to what our ancestors had to go through. Like Abraham, like, in order for when the Most High tested Abraham, he wanted to see if he was gonna sacrifice his child for the Most High, which Abraham was willing to do. But once the Most High seen that he had faith, he didn't have to do it anymore. Like Job lost everything. He got cursed with boils and just he got cursed with some type of skin, boils and things regarding that. Right? He lost his family. He lost his livestock. Right? But he never cursed the Most High, right? And that's how we supposed to be. If things are getting tough, and we're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, bro. And we have situations that pop up. Hey, look, what's that? Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1, prepare thyself for temptation. If you're gonna serve the Lord, if you're gonna seek spiritual guidance, prepare for tough times, bro. Prepare for it, right? Because that molding process, you're gonna appreciate that molding process. And you know what what is a testimony without a test, right? And that's a beautiful thing, though. You can't ask them. That's such a beautiful thing, right? You ask the Most High for, hey, increase my faith, Father Yahweh. I already said the name. Increase my faith, Father Yahweh. Increase my patience. And the Lord will put you in situations that you can increase your faith, and You get put in situations to be increased, right? So even when this situation happened, it's weird, but I was low key smiling, like I was low key smiling. I'm like, the Most High's testing me. He feel like, I'm worthy to be tested. All praises to the Most High. I just want to pass with flying colors. I'm not going to curse my God. All the things all the things my God have gave me. Right? How can I even get close to uttering, anything bad about my Father? Right? How can I even see myself doing it? Right? No, I'm not going to do it. As far as our ancestors looking at, troubling times, yes, we have testimonies of, some of our ancestors, not putting their faith in the Most High, and it never ends well with them. I don't want that to be me, and that's what I'm saying. If you complain, you stay the same. If you sit up there, okay, you talking back down on the most woody woo. If you're gonna serve the Most High, you gotta take the good times with the bad times. That's just in life, bro. You gotta take the good times with the bad times, right? Nothing to cry about. And when you adopt the mindset of whatever the Most High put me through, I'm gonna take it on the chin. I'm gonna take it with a smile. There's nothing to be upset about. You still have an opportunity to see the prophecies unfold when it comes to what the Most High, when it comes to what the Most High gave to His prophets. You still have an opportunity to see something great unfold, right? Well, that's just. Well, I don't want to get like on this channel, right? Well, I might put this on two of my. I got two different channels, right? But I try to not get so spiritual on one of my channels, but it's just due to my situation. Like, it's just the spirit I'm in, right? But yes, when we go through these situations, we must have, we must have, faith. Because, when Job lost everything, he was increased at the end. This can be an increasing period for me. This can be a very monumental moment, a very monumental test, that the Most High is, putting me through, right? To increase what I want. I ask the Most High for these things, these good characteristics that holy men, had, So all praises to the Most High. I can't cry. No, I can't cry. It is what it is, right? You get back up, you keep putting your best foot forward, and that's just what it is, right? So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to hear more. Just I'm a genuine I'm very genuine on my channels, bro. Like, there's nothing too high. Like, there's nothing too high. If I want you to, hear me out and listen to me, I have to be transparent a little. I have to be there's a level that I have to be transparent with my viewers, right? You know? But yeah, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna wrap this video up. I don't want it to be too long, right? But yeah.